Hello everyone, this is the 7th episode of the Real Estate Talks with Felix 2.0 podcast, and we are here to give you value for your time. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best locations to invest in rental gains and in residential areas. Now you see, the 5 best states to invest in rental properties in Nigeria is, first of all, Lagos is the most populated state in Nigeria. Therefore, there's a high demand for houses and rental properties. Island, Lekki, Banana Island, if you're on the mainland, Victoria, if you're on the mainland, Maryland and Ikeja, and also on the new Lagos, that is Ibeju-Lekki, Epe and Ikorodu. Secondly is Abuja. Abuja is the federal capital territory of Nigeria and therefore is a prestigious state. A lot of expatriates, multinational companies and high profile individuals are living there. Therefore, there's a need for luxury apartments. So people that have homes there. And thirdly, we have Ogun State. Because of the close proximity to Lagos, Ogun State is a sure investment for rental properties. Ogun State is experiencing a high boom in residential real estate. Also, we have Ibadan. Ibadan is the 3rd largest city in Nigeria. It's the largest city in Oyo State. It is a bustling economy with residential and commercial purposes. It has lots of landmarks, lots of rich culture. It's a tourist attraction site, and because of the new amenities such as the dry port, Ibadan is a sure bet for your rental property and rental gains. Fifthly, we have Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is a river state. This is an oil economy, and because of that, there's a lot of expatriates, and it's a booming commercial area. Because of that, there's a high population there. Therefore, it is the 5th most lucrative location for rental gains. So these are the 5 states in which you need to invest in or buy houses in to get your full appreciation when it comes to rental gains because of the high demand. Coming soon on the full video, and we'll dive more deeper into this. See you there. Bye. Hello everyone. So back to what we were saying. This is the 5th episode of the Real Estate Talks with Felix 2.0 podcast. I'm here to give you value for your time. I'm Chukwuemeka Felix, the convener of this podcast, and we're going to be talking about the 5 best properties to invest in rental gains and residential locations in Nigeria. Through the podcast, we have been talking about very good properties. We first talk about Lagos, Ibeju-Lekki and Epe. Then we talk about Ikorodu in Lagos. Then we talk about Ogun State. Then we talked about Abuja. We talked about Ibadan. We talked about Osun State. Now we're going to make a progressive remarks on why these locations are the best for rental gains in residential areas in those locations. Now let's begin. 5 best locations to invest in rental gains and residential purposes in Nigeria. The number 1 state is Lagos State. I hope you know that Lagos is the most populated state in Nigeria, first of all. And because of this, there's a lot of workforce there. A lot of people are living in Lagos from different economies, different nations, different localities in Nigeria. Lagos is a form of a central place for people that want to have a economic or have a business boom or how to have a job, want to have a job opportunity, if I'm being honest with you. And because of that, there's a high demand for residential houses in Lagos State. We have on the island Lekki, Banana Island, Victoria Island, Abuja. On the mainland Ikeja, Maryland, luxury places. And we also have the upcoming Lagos, that is the new Lagos, that is Ibeju-Lekki and Epe, with the amazing infrastructure, Dangote Refinery, new Lekki Airport, new Deep Sea Port, and many more. And we also have in Ikorodu the 4th mainland bridge. Because of these amenities, because of the way the government is strategically placing the amenities and the development of this economy in Lagos, it is the most crucial and the most beneficial when it comes to residential purposes and rental gains in Nigeria. If you have a house in Lagos and you put it up for rent, just know that is about 2 million naira, 1 million, 2 million naira you're going to be getting each and every year. There's also short-let apartments. You can gain from short-let apartments, and you can also gain from leasing. your property. Now, apart from that, Lagos is a good place for business opportunities. Therefore, people rent a lot of office spaces in Lagos because of the high business opportunities and rental opportunities, residential opportunities there. Also, in Lagos, there are a lot of entertainment purposes there, a lot of tourist attractions there. Because of that, people that are in that locality and in the location of Lagos are benefiting from the Lagos lifestyle and serene environment. Secondly, the second most profitable state when it comes to rental gains and residential purposes is Abuja. Abuja is the capital territory of Nigeria. Because of that, there's a lot of government officials there, expatriates are there, and it's a central location. It's not central, so it's closer to the east, the south, the southwest, the southeast, the north, and the south, other parts of Nigeria. So it's a go-to place for people that also want to have a serene environment. When there's a much better substantial power supply in Abuja, the road network is much better in Abuja. If you know you want to get somewhere in 30 minutes in Abuja, you're going to get there in 30 minutes. But in Lagos, 30 minutes is like something else. So, because of this, people go to Abuja for a serene environment to have a form of a peace of mind kind of a feel. You can always have peace of mind in Lagos and all that, but when it comes to a place that it is not much quiet, people go there. A lot of families and expatriates go there because they want their workers to be there in an environment in which they feel, um, let's say, relaxed. So in Abuja, because of its a prestigious location, a lot of expatriates are there and multinational companies, meaning there's a high rate of commercial purposes in Abuja, and because of the good amenities there. So a lot of people go to Abuja to for have a family kind of a feel. That is why Abuja is the second most profitable place for rental gains and residential purposes in Nigeria. Now, the third most profitable location for rental gains and residential purposes in Nigeria is Ogun State. Ogun State is close to Lagos State. Now, you can get from Lagos to Ogun State through the Mowe axis, that is the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. The Lagos Ibadan Expressway, you can get from there to Ogun State, from the mainland, Lagos mainland, and from the Lagos Island, you can get from Epe in Lagos to Ijebu in Ogun State. You can get from Epe in Lagos to Ijebu in Ogun State. And because of that, the high population and the high commercial activities and the high residential activities in Lagos is positively impacting Ogun State. Positively impacting Ogun State. Because now the properties in Ogun State are experiencing a high rise in terms of investment for those of our clients that have invested in those areas. And because of that, anybody that has a home there is sure to know that people are going to be coming to Ogun State to live in. There are a lot of um companies, multinational companies and infrastructures in Ogun State now, facilities in Ogun State now. Um, we have companies like Neso, Nigerian Breweries, and many more. And there is a very good place for agricultural purposes. So people that are into agricultural businesses are going to be staying in Ogun State. There's a lot of development going on in Ogun State. So because of that, people are going to be living there. And because of the companies there, people are going to be working there. So there's going to be need for people to buy more houses and so that they can live in Ogun State. So Ogun State is a very good state to buy a house and rent it out. To buy a house and lease it out. To buy a property, a land and lease it out. To buy a luxury apartment and use it for short let. Ogun State is a very good place for rental opportunities, and I this is your wake up call to invest in Ogun State as well. It's the third most lucrative when it comes to rental gains and residential purposes in Nigeria. The third most lucrative, if I'm being honest with you. Ogun State boasts on its culture, and it boasts that it's a thriving economy. It boasts that is really going through development. Ogun State is really going through development. We can thank to Lagos and also the Ogun State government. They are really doing a lot. They are doing a lot to ensure that everything goes well, and we recommend them for that. We recommend them for that. We do. We really do. We really do. We recommend them. We recommend them. So if you know that you want to get a property, you can get either in Lagos, then Abuja, then Ogun State. If you want to get a house, a short let apartment, a land, you just know you're going to make your return on investment in Ogun State for residential purposes. The fourth most lucrative location for rental gains and residential purposes in Nigeria is Ibadan. Ibadan is the third largest city in Nigeria and the largest city in Oyo State. Because of that, there is a high boom in population in Ibadan. It's a place of a bustling economy and residential boom. It's a place in which the culture is keep on developing. It's a tourist attraction site. There's a lot of infrastructures and developments coming in Ibadan, like the dry port, lots of landmarks in Ibadan, and because of its a lucrative and luxury environment, people keep on going there for residential and rental gain investment. For residential and rental gain investment. Now you see, Ibadan is a very lucrative environment for buying houses and renting them out, getting properties and leasing them out because it has a very close location, or it's very close to Lagos. And any property that is close to Lagos will positively benefit from the residential and commercial boom in Lagos. You can easily get from Lagos to Ibadan through the Lagos Ibadan expressway, passing from Lagos to Ogun State to Ibadan. So because of that, the move of development from Lagos will move to Ogun State to Ibadan. That's why we say that after Lagos, the next place for investment is Ogun State, then Ibadan. You can see the trend. So anybody that is getting in Ibadan knows that they are going to get a property that is affordable, but still has a high appreciation return. Still has a high capital appreciation and return on investment. Ibadan is both affordable in property cost. That means you can buy much more properties than at the cost of Lagos. Let's say a plot of land in Lagos is about 4 plots of land or 5 plots of land in Ibadan. Because of that, it's much easier to get a property there, but there's still a high demand in population. Therefore, there's a high demand in rental opportunities. Because of that, it is much easier and cost effective to buy a house in Ibadan and build it up or lease it out for rent. Because of why it is developed and there's still a high demand. So you can see that Ibadan is also a very good location, a very good area to buy houses or to invest in rental gains and residential properties in Nigeria. Now, the fifth most lucrative state to invest in rental gains and residential properties in Nigeria is Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is in Rivers State, and this is an oil economy. You know, there's a lot of oil tycoons and oil companies in Port Harcourt because of the oil reserves and all that. So a lot of expatriates, a lot of commercial activities, and because of that, it affects development and the rate of infrastructural development, facility development in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is a city that is completely adding to the value or developing the whole state of Rivers State. To show you that anybody that has a house in Port Harcourt is sure to get a capital appreciation or get a return of their investment when they have a rental property in Port Harcourt. So I tell you that anybody that is investing in Port Harcourt, buying a house in Port Harcourt, listing a property in Port Harcourt, putting a property out for rent in Port Harcourt is sure to have a return on investment that they are happy for. Port Harcourt is a very entertaining state. It's a very entertaining state. It's a city, a very entertaining city with a bustling economy and entertainment ventures. It's also a luxury environment as well. And if you have a house in Port Harcourt, you are sure to get a return on investment when it comes to rental gains and residential purposes as well. Thank you all for watching to the end of this video and tuning in to the 7th episode of the Real Estate Talks with Felix 2.0 podcast. Please be sure to drop your comments of what you think of how you want to get a property. You can message us on our social media handles: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, message us on WhatsApp. Please like and subscribe so that more people that need this video can get it. You can also share this video to your friends and family that need more information on their next house they want to buy, or their next investment in real estate, or the next way they want to invest in real estate. So please just do that, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for everything. Congratulations. Out. Goodbye. We'll talk about the 5 most lucrative states and locations to invest in rental gains and residential properties in Nigeria. We want to end with a prayer. Thank you, Father Lord, for this opportunity to spread value and impact the lives of everyone trying to get a property or wanting to invest in real estate. Father, I thank you for everyone that came across this video, that has come across this video is meant to be here. I thank you for the opportunity to impact these lives, and I ask you, God, for favor. And I ask you, God, that these people that watch the video, they are transformed, they are changed, and they are going through the path of safe